Hey everyone, thank you so much for being here today. My name is Denise. I'm also known as heywigsister on Instagram and Facebook. Today I'm here to bring you a wig review in partnership with The Wig Company. This is a brand new style just released recently called Illuminated. It is in the color Midnight Brown. I almost called it dark brown. It does look dark brown, but technically the name is Midnight Brown. It is a gorgeous, super rich dark brown. If you want to know more about Illuminated, you guys, this is more budget friendly. Currently, as I film this review, it is under $100, but it is a beautiful, high quality piece. If you'd like to know more, I will tell you all about it, so stick around. I am so grateful to the Wig Company for partnering with me on this review. They did send me this piece so that I could share it with all of you, and am I thrilled about that. This is such a cute piece. The Wig Company is a wonderful online retailer. This wig is actually linked in the description. Their website is thewigcompany.com. You know, they've been around for over 50 years. They are a beloved resource in the wig wearing community. They not only carry some of the major name brands such as Estetica and Gabor, but they have their own line of wigs, and those are more budget friendly. So if you're on a budget, but you want to wear a high quality piece that is going to look like hair, then you should check out the Wig Company. Let's take a look at Illuminated from all sides. Okay, so this piece is made out of heat-friendly fibers, and I hear from so many of you that are opposed to heat-friendly fibers. I think heat-friendly fibers get a really bad rap because of their, or rep, I should say, because of the difficulty in maintaining them in longer styles. Not impossible, but they do take more work. But in a shorter style like this, where it's not rubbing up on your clothing, my preference is actually heat-friendly fibers over regular synthetic. I think they have such a natural look and feel, and they don't often, most of the time, don't have the same shine that regular synthetic can have. So if you've been avoiding heat-friendly fibers, but you like or can wear shorter styles like this where the fibers do not rub up on your clothing, I encourage you to think about trying a heat-friendly piece. If not this one, then another one that catches your eye. I have learned over my own personal wig journey that shorter styles are not that difficult to maintain. I do have a video where I show you how to care for heat-friendly fibers on a wig not that different from this one, and I have fallen in love with them. It's actually my preference of all types, human hair, synthetic, and heat-friendly. When it's a shorter piece like this and it's relatively straight, heat-friendly is my preference. I do want to put that plug in because I know some of you are very new and you're just learning. And sometimes we can get information from others that are based on their opinion, just like this is based on mine, that isn't necessarily true for you. And I was led to believe that heat-friendly fibers were terrible in the beginning of my wig wearing journey because people who don't like them are very vocal. I will admit they're not easy to maintain in longer pieces and curly pieces. But for a piece like this, it's really not going to be a problem. So if you're loving what you see, but you've been afraid of heat-friendly, I hope that you'll consider maybe trying a heat-friendly piece at some point that's short like this. I also need to clarify, I'm not trying to sell you a wig. I'm only providing you with information. If you follow me at all, then you know I'm all about education and helping my wig sisters out. And I really hate to see someone miss out on a good priced, good quality piece like this because they're not aware of how heat-friendly fibers can differ in the different lengths. All right, you guys, enough about that. Now, Illuminated. I said in the beginning it was a new style, so it's a relatively new release. I actually don't know how long it's been around. When Julie at the Wig Company reached out to me and asked if I would be interested in partnering with them again, I took a look at these and thought, wow, I haven't seen these before. I have another one to show you too in a different video. Now, this has a basic cap, otherwise known as machine made, which means it doesn't have any cap features. There's no lace front, there's no monofilament, and honestly, I'm really not missing those features on this. It does keep the price point down, and because this has a fringe, it's a side swept fringe because it's about 4 I actually have it up on my phone that timed out. Let me tell you what the fringe is. It says it's a 5-inch front. It's not really seeming like 5 inches to me, but it's definitely longer than I could wear as a full bang. Now, if you don't want to wear it as a side swept, you really want to wear it as a full bang, you can absolutely trim it up. And I have a video showing you how to do that, which I will link in the description of this video, so that if you've never tried to trim a bang before, I've got you covered and I show you how to do it. So it definitely could be worn with a full bang or just with a side bang. And because of how this lays, you don't really see the front at all. So I personally don't miss the lace front on this one. It also doesn't have any monofilament or monopart, but it lays really, really beautifully, and I don't think it looks very unnatural at all. You know, monofilament, monoparts, they can add a level of realism because they look like your scalp, but they add to the price. So if you're looking for something a little bit easier on your pocketbook, basic caps like this could be great. The other thing I really love about this is it really doesn't have any Permatease. One of the challenges with a basic cap piece is Permatease. Oftentimes, machine-made caps, I'm interchanging them because they're interchangeable, basic cap, machine cap, can have a lot of Permatease. This one, I mean, there's a little bit of crimpy fibers between right at the cap, which is kind of necessary, but so minimal. I'm struggling to even really feel them. I'm not feeling any Permatease on this one. So it's got a very flat profile. It's not poofy. There's not a lot of bulk up here. It's a low density, little to no Permatease piece that looks incredibly natural and realistic. You guys, I did my unboxing. I'll try to remember to put that on this one. I've been forgetting on my last few videos to tack that unboxing on. I release them on Instagram, and I try for my wig sisters who aren't on Instagram to tack them onto my videos, but for some reason I haven't done the last few. I'll try to remember that because it looks exactly like this. I just unboxed this an hour ago. I did nothing to it. I didn't even I barely shook it out. It looks so perfect out of the box. You'll see my reaction. I am so thrilled when I put this on my head. It is absolutely adorable. I just love it. So no poof, no Permatease, low density. If you get overwhelmed by wigs easily, this could be a great one to try. I don't think it's going to be overwhelming. And if it is, then I would bet money it's because you're a brand new wig wearer and you're just not used to seeing yourself with more hair. But this is one I would fight to get used to because it's so cute. You can see it tucks beautifully, which really changes up the look. So you can wear it untucked. It's got, you know, that shag cut with a little bit of flippies, but the flippies are not overdone at all. But if you wanted to tuck it, that helps so much in making it feel even more low profile and low density. All right, let's take a look at this cap. It's so lightweight, you guys. I'm just blown away by how it's, you know, oftentimes when I do a basic cap like this, I talk about the fact that it kind of needs Permatease to hide the cap. They've done a fantastic job of keeping it low to little to low to no Permatease and not have me worried about seeing the cap. We have open ear tabs. They do have bendable stays in them, and the metal stays in there helps you to press it. If you bend it in slightly, it really helps it to press flat against your head. There is no extended nape. There are Velcro adjusters, which I love, and I'm so glad they put them on here. And the rest of it is just open wefted. Between the super low density, the little to no Permatease, and the lightness of the open wefting and just the lightness of this cap, I think this will be a great wig for summer. It's really, really going to keep you cool as any wig can. There's always a measure of warmth when you put something on your head, especially if you run hot. And I get that question all the time, are wigs hot? Well, that's subjective. And yes, anytime you put something on your head, it's going to add a little bit of, you know, trapping of the heat, but this is going to be as light as you can get. So great. You guys, I'm just thinking, wow, I love this one. You know, I picked this color because I often don't review super dark colors, and I really wanted to showcase a darker color for my wig sisters that wear dark colors. This is how I used to color my hair for years, and I'm really tempted to wear this one. I really don't wear dark colors like this anymore, but between just how darling this wig is and the richness of the color of this one, I'm really tempted to rock it. Let's talk about color. So it's called Midnight Brown, and it is the darkest brown you can get without it being black. we will get outside. Now, I want to qualify something. I mentioned in the beginning, heat-friendly fibers tend to not be as shiny as regular synthetic. It looks as though this is appearing shiny in my monitor. I have so much light on me. You would never, ever be lit this much in real life. I really don't think this appears shiny. It appears like incredibly healthy, super dark hair, like you may have just gotten it freshened up at the salon, or that you maybe put a little shine spray in. And I used to add shine spray to my hair all the time when I was younger to give it that healthy luster. That's what this reminds me of. It does not look like fake hair to me at all. Now, this has got no visible highlights. It is just a super, super rich, dark brown. It's not flat though, and I think part of the luster helps make this look really just beautiful and rich. Sometimes one-dimensional hair can look really, that can add to whether or not it looks fake, and it can look a little blah. This does not look like that at all. It is gorgeous. Let me just take it off. I always love to hold it when I talk about it. You can see it's so rich. There's no red tones in this. I'm not seeing any red. That is a question I get a lot. You know, does it pull red? And sometimes really chocolatey brunettes can pull red. This one's not pulling red at all. It is just gorgeous. And one more time I'll put, oh, I just noticed I've got the tag through the adjuster. Now, on a short, low density wig like this, you will want to cut that tag off, and that's something I don't think a lot of new wig wearers think about, and we don't look at our back very often. So a pro tip for you, if you will, is if you get a really short wig or a really low density wig, I encourage you to cut the tags off so that you don't run the risk of them being visible or poking through that wefting. All right, you guys, enough about the tips. Let's get outside so you can see this color outside. Thank you once again, The Wig Company, for sharing this one with me. It is adorable. I think you guys did a fabulous job. I'm just loving this one so much, and I think a lot of my wig sisters are going to feel the same. Thanks everyone for watching, and I will talk to you in my next video. All right, everyone, we are outside. It is so bright out here, but it's cloudy, so I don't have any direct sunlight on me, but it's really bright natural light. And for once, my white background is complementary to the color. I don't think this will change a whole lot between inside and outside. I think it's usually the lighter colors and the ones with a lot more dynamic highlighting that do. Let's get you up close here. It's just beautiful, so rich. It's, you know, bordering on black, but it's got a richness and a depth to it that I don't really think black does, but it's definitely close. All right, everyone, I hope that helped. Thanks for watching. Okay, here's the unboxing. I remembered. So, you guys will see, this one was so perfect out of the box, and I was thrilled. Just wait for my reaction. Of course, I hadn't seen it. I actually hadn't even seen the style, so I had no idea what I was in for. But, wow, I loved it. So, I'm giving this one my highest recommendation, you guys. If this is a style that you like, I think it's worth trying. For the price point, for the quality, everything. It's awesome.